Everyone. This has been an absolutely brutal day for anyone caught on the long side. I hope you guys are paying attention. I mean, look at this deep selling. Let's go down to an hourly chart here. It has been wonderful for my shorts. I mean, I have been loving today and yesterday. And again, I remember I reminded you here that we were moving into a topping pattern around the 21st through the 24th. I reminded you again to look out. This is going to end up here in this rally phase, setting up kind of an island topping formation. Recommended looking for some shorts over in this topping area. And look at this huge breakdown. Filled the gap, coming down here to fill this lower gap as well down in this area. We're going to actually have almost completely filled it. Probably going to set that up this weekend. I think this weekend is going to be fairly ugly once the global markets open up and really digest what's going on. I think you're going to see a little bit more carry through. And again, it plays out perfectly for my roll down into this, early April kind of a basing pattern. Let's call this an A, because really all of this is a big Elliott wave structure, a big Fibonacci structure. And what you're looking at here is kind of an A pattern going to a B. And then you can see here we kind of go into an A, B. So this would be, let's call it a 1, 2, 3, 4, and ultimate 5 down here. So we're moving into this downward structure here, which may end up being kind of a double bottom here at the end. And you can see how this roll is taking place. Then I think we're going to probably get a little bit of a roll. And then I think we're going to roll out of this into our consolidation, just like I've been suggesting for months, into that deep low, ultimate low pattern down here. So right now we're playing this out, but just be aware of this rolling consolidation phase. I mean, I'm looking at this 540, 530 area as the low coming up. I think we're going to kind of roll into the sideways manner. That means that given where we're at, the next breakdown level here is 550. Below that, we go down into this maybe 535, 540 area, find some support, flag out, come back down to this 525, 530 area, flag out. This is actually a little lower. So here's our slightly lower channeling. There's our flagging. Flagging out again. And moving down into those lower areas. So remember, the next move is to stall over here around 540, 535, 540. In fact, I'll mark those here. And then rally back up over here to 558, 550, 560. So let's call this 555 to 560 on this wave 2. And that'll be our secondary flag back down into this lower channel. And it'll probably be pretty similar to this. Some kind of a news event, breakdown, moving into this lower channel. And this is the consolidation kind of, you can almost see it here, moving into this kind of a flagging channel, kind of a downward sloping flagging. But again, very exciting to have this happen exactly as I predicted. Now, gold and silver today, up a bit. They're kind of building a little bit of momentum here into the end of the day. You can see silver moved into this panic selling here early this morning. That's I should have these dates set up here. Time zone, New York. Yeah, I got it set right. So right at the open here, 10 a.m., you can see this heavy selling, really heavy selling here. And that's right when the market really tanked. Gold did the same thing, but then recovered. This is part of the panic selling phase that I talked to you guys about. When the indexes collapse, when the NASDAQ is down 700 or the NQ moves from minus 80 to minus 300 in 1 hour or 2 hours, you're going to typically see metals pull back, particularly silver. Gold will do it as well. But now we're getting into that consolidation phase. You can see the flagging setting up here. Very clean flagging. We could be looking at a pretty good breakout next week. Silver's kind of doing the same thing. Platinum, believe it or not, can't remember if it's this chart. No. Where is my platinum? Maybe come over here. I know it's not that one. It's probably this one. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Let's see. It was a monthly chart, so nope, not that one, not that one. Must be then maybe this one. I did it on my phone. Okay, well, I'll see if I can replicate it here. You can see this flagging, okay? When we come out here, you can see this flagging coming across this channel, coming across here, and coming kind of across here. So, you can see where we're at here. You can see the big 1, 2, 3, 4, then moving again into this peak, 2, 3, and here we go with a secondary kind of a channel across here. So you can see this with platinum, and this is again kind of how metals are going to work. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, should have broken up, didn't. Reverted back into an extended flag, A, B, C, D. Now we're looking for that breakout here and an extended secondary flagging formation. Draw it in a darker color. And to me, this looks like a very solid setup in platinum. Really, once this platinum breakout happens, I think that you're going to be looking at metals moving very parabolically. I mean, I really do think that once this breaks out, you're going to see all of metals move in a concerted upward manner. It's going to be intense. So we're going to come back over here. We'll go to Bitcoin. This again is 1 hour. Don't know where my drawings went. Maybe I don't have any here. Pretty sure I did. We'll come over here to Bitcoin then. I know I have drawings here. Yep. So go back to daily. And Bitcoin is collapsing just like I talked about. So, guys, I know you're making money. I know that you're following along. I know that some of you are likely impressed with what I'm doing. And I'm not doing it. I mean, I am doing it to get the feedback. I love your feedback. I love hearing how you guys are doing. It makes me feel good when I know that I'm delivering value to you every day and it's not costing you hundreds or thousands of dollars every month to get the right information, especially when there's so much other junk out there that, literally, on other streaming services and what have you. I mean, there's a lot of people that, I'm sure they try their best. I'm not going to say anything the wrong way. Let's just say that I'm pleased to deliver the type of research that I do. I had some guy write me the other day who said that he did all kinds of research watching my videos before deciding whether or not to consider joining my subscription services. And long and short of it, that's what I do. That's why I do all of this, because I can't, no one can lie their way through predicting what the market's going to do over and over again. And again, I've been doing this now for more than a year on TradingView. But again, you can't make it up. You can't lie and then go back and say, oh, well, whatever. I never said that. No, this is where the markets are either going to prove you right or prove you wrong. So my positions right now, again, I'm holding quite a bit of metals, GLD, GDX, UGL, silver, SLV. They're all profitable. I got into a bunch of XLIs back near the top. Personally, I should have gotten into XLKs, but I got into XLIs back over here. My first strike price was on the way up, 470 or 132. So down in this area on Friday, had to hold that. My second strike price was 134 right up here. Sold that up near this top. Both are now in the money. I'm expecting a new lower low. We're breaking down quite extensively. Just like I told you guys, there's a ton of opportunity. And, you guys, I want to show this to you without showing it to you. But anyway, I'll show it up over on my website so you guys can see it. The bottom line is pay attention to what's going on in the markets, because this is a real tremendous opportunity for you to actually profit from the markets. But you got to stay cautious. Like right now, if I were to tell you what to do or recommend, which, legally I shouldn't be able to do this, but I'm comfortable holding my positions overnight. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, if you've got a lot of winning positions on, knowing that we're going into a weekend with the Dow breaking down and the global markets not able to really react to it tonight and tomorrow, you're going to have all the way through Sunday, Monday for the global markets to be able to react to anything that goes on. And I would urge you to make sure that you are prepared for any potential outcome. Now, dominant downward trending is very likely here. A bit of a bounce up into this lower upper level, 131, or over here on the SPY, up into 560, 558 is not unlikely. And considering the fact that we're looking at a inside breakaway carryover. So then we move into a bottom pattern on Tuesday, the 1st. So in theory, what we're kind of looking at here, guys, is we're kind of looking at a potential for a Sunday breakdown, a Monday breakdown, and then a potential bottom on Tuesday. So, maybe down in that 544, 545 area, maybe down to 540, and then a roll to the upside. So maybe this whole thing moves, down into that area. Okay, maybe a nice little roll, just like I talked about here, moving into an early Tuesday, which would be right here. Sorry, Tuesday, right over here, Monday, Tuesday, little bounce. So a little temporary bottom right here, possibly right below this low here at 550. But I think Sunday, Monday, we're going to test that 550 area. So anyway, again, great day. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be sharing your comments, and hopefully you had a wonderful, really a great, profitable trade here. I got a little dot right there I want to get rid of. And count your blessings. We're now 20 minutes into the close. My advice is to pull profits. If you got a lot of profits, pull them. And remember, you can reset your positions on Monday. I think this is going to be a very solid move. In fact, I'm going to probably take my own advice and pull a bunch of positions off, knowing that I can reset positions on Monday if I want. Okay, guys, that's it for now. We will talk to you later, and have a great weekend.